Hi guys, welcome back to Cooking with Kaden, and today we're making creamy polenta with red wine mushrooms.
Yeah.
So we have
Well, this is for in a minute, but we're gonna start our polenta. So in here we have 4 cups of warm water, 3 tablespoons of ghee, salt. And so we're gonna heat this to boiling. Then we're gonna whisk in our polenta, right? And in the meantime, we're gonna start cooking a pound of ground beef.
And
a spoon.
rosemary.
You wanna break this up? Yes.
No.
Come on, little cooker man.
No.
Come on, little cooker man.
No.
Start cooking that. We gotta get a whisk out for our polenta.
Can I do that?
Well, we have to wait till this boils first.
Cha 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 cha.
That doesn't want to stay there.
Stir.
Okay, now you just gotta let it cook for a little bit. Alright, so we are gonna let this cook down, and we are gonna get our polenta whisked in once this boils. Not yet. And then we will be back to show you the next step.
Okay, so our
Beef is drained.
and our polenta's cooking.
Yep, it's about done. So take your tablespoon of ghee, pop it in here.
Mm-hmm.
We'll let it sit like this for a minute and it'll all melt off. Open up that garlic. So we drained our beef, right? You just use a spoon in 1 minute. You can just rinse it off. We're going to let the ghee melt off the spoon and then we'll just rinse it.
I love the smell of garlic.
Do you?
Smell
Mmm.
it.
A little bit more melting here. So it smells super good, right? Alright. You can use olive oil or
It's
butter
really strong.
or ghee. We're using ghee.
And we got some wine.
Yep, because this is red wine mushrooms.
Pop it.
No, we're not going to pop it yet. Alright, here.
Pop.
Hey. Pop in a spoonful of that garlic.
Garlic.
Not super big.
You said spoon.
That's good. Pop that in. Close that up.
Mix it.
Put that away. We're going to do this for about a minute, and then we're going to throw our onions and mushrooms into this pan. Yeah, leave it there, please.
Okay.
Alright, so we have 1 onion that we cut up,
Liar.
and 2 containers of mushrooms.
Liar.
Pop them in here, baby.
Liar.
Don't lose any.
Ew, mushroom.
We don't want to lose any, right?
You want to lose all of them?
No, we don't want to lose any. Pull it back, pull it back. They shrink down.
Still though.
Oh, we lost an onion. Alright. No, there's no onions.
Why not?
Onions are not good for dogs.
You're a dog.
Please stop playing with that.
Why?
Alright, we are going to cook these for about
0 minutes.
5 minutes after we sprinkle with some salt and pepper. Sprinkle with some salt and pepper, pick it. It's fine, don't worry about it.
We'll fix that later.
Salt, a little more than that, all around. Just don't spray it everywhere. Sorry. That's good. And we can always season it later. Some pepper. Not a lot of pepper. We can always add more later, remember. You don't want to add too much in the beginning. No, not at all.
Then I'll add extra pepper.
That's enough for now. We can add more later. We want to make sure that we don't over-season it before we taste it, right? Nope, we don't want to add that yet. That comes later.
How do you know?
Huh?
How you're supposed to open it?
Well, you can just pop the top. But we will come back to the video once this is done in about 5 to 10 minutes.
So, we're going to do beans and
You
rosemary.
can just take the whole top off. It's about a teaspoon, and that's about all we got left.
So just dump the
we'll
whole
sprinkle that in there. And then we're going to put in about a 1/2 cup of wine, approximately. A little more, a little less, whatever. You might have to adjust it. We are going to then let this simmer and let the mushrooms absorb most of that wine. So it'll be about another 5 to 7 minutes. We let these go for 5 minutes before.
Can I add it?
Yep. just until the mushrooms started to release some of their juices. Keep going. That's good. And then we're just going to stir that around and let it simmer
Wrong way.
for about 5 to 7 minutes until there's not much liquid left. You may have to adjust your heat because you don't want it to get too hot. And then we'll be back.
We're back.
Alright, so we have 3/4 cup of water, 1 teaspoon of cornstarch that we're going to add to the mushrooms. Caden's going to town on his spinach again.
Yummy.
We're going to let this simmer for another minute, but in the meantime, we're going to throw in a couple of handfuls of spinach. We're just going to tear it
I
up.
taste like broccoli.
Well, we're going to let this sauce thicken, so tear it up. No, like yesterday. Like, not so big. About a couple of little handfuls there. A couple more. Just tear it up. Tear it in half. We're going to let that simmer and wilt down. Caden, be careful. You're dropping it all over the floor. Come on, Cakes. No, put that in the garbage. Caden, come on.
All right, Mama.
All right, you gotta get this going before the sauce thickens too much. One more handful, buddy. And then we're gonna add a little more salt and pepper if necessary. Once this is wilted down and the sauce has thickened, we will serve this over our polenta. You can top it with some Parmesan if you like. And that is that. Kaden.
I'm closing that. Well, we'll see you next time. Goodbye.